All right. I was going to wait to see if anybody else popped in, but I think we're just going to send it here. It's game 5, right? Giolito versus Yu Darvish. Wait. I will refresh it after this game, John. How about that? Because I don't want to like go look at it on the stream. After this game, before I send the next one, I will double check. We'll look at it, and you'll be able to tell me. All right? Cool. All right. And while I was saying that, looks like Darvish got Erstad out to start the game. We have Alomar at the plate. He also strikes out. Big Larry Walker, 1-1, and he grounds out. Darvish has been good this year. He actually didn't pitch in the first series for Mason. Ooh, Ellsbury's on fire. And he grounds to first. He did not pitch in that first series for Mason, but that allowed him to start game 1 here. Posey singles to center. It's Paul Goldschmidt. It's a 2-2 pitch. Oh, it's a double. Posey doesn't have huge legs, but he does not go to from 3. Second and third, 1 out, Adrian Beltre. And it's a wild pitch. That is the Bears now striking first, 1-0 lead Bears. Milton Bradley up with 2 outs. 1-2 pitch. And he gets hit by Giolito. John, is Giolito your number 1 starter? Slow grounder to Pujols. That will end the inning. The Bears get 2 hits and are hit by a pitch, and they score 1 run on a wild pitch. A very eventful inning. No problem there with the leadoff man. David Wright, 2 for 2. 2-2 count. He goes to first and gets him. 2 outs, nobody on here. Pujols up. 2-1 pitch. Sharp grounder to shortstop. Too low. Range is over. Backhands it. Flips it to first. Hey, can you really flip it to first from shortstop? If he fires a bullet, we'll say he fires a bullet to first. 2-1 pitch to Aaron Judge. And that is a single past Scott Rowland. Jim Edmonds now. 1-1 pitch. That's not enough to get out. A warning track shot into right field. 2-0 pitch to Tulowitzki. And that's a ground ball between third and short. 2 grounders to the same spot there past Rowland. Maybe has limited range playing out of position. Big pitch from Giolito there to get Ellsbury with a full count. Now it's Posey. He could use a double like he had in the last at-bat, and he does not get one. 4 hits now for the Bears, but it is only a 1-run game. Prince Fielder now faces Yu Darvish. 0-1. Line drive right to the first baseman. Avila. 2-2 to Avila. And he did not think that was a strike. He has some words for the ump on the way back to the dugout. That one goes to second. Another clean inning for Darvish. He's looked sharp. Let's say he's looked sharp so far. 0-2 to Goldschmidt. Strike 3. Beltre now. 0-1. Flies out to Larry Walker. Milton Bradley. 0-2 to Milton Bradley. Well, a clean inning there for Giolito. And Darvish takes the mound again with a 1-run lead. Full count. A looping single to right field. Erstad reaches. Leadoff man aboard. First hit of the game for the Locos. 1-1. Erstad's going for second. And he's nailed. Buster Posey throws him out. They get the leadoff man on for the first time today. They get a runner on base for the first time today. And he immediately gets caught stealing second. There we go, Darren. I don't know if you sent that after the single or if you sent that sarcasm. No, okay. Whoa. You good, Julie? Yeah, Darren had a nice piece of hitting followed by a not so nice piece of base running. I mean, if he had the sign to go, right? Oh, Robinson Cano. I almost missed it. He hits a mammoth shot. Tape measure shot, as they say. It's 2-0. And oh, no, Aaron Judge. He hits one, too. Back-to-back jacks. It's 3-0 Bears. One sec. Dale, are you seeing this? What is up with our dog? I don't know. I can't tell from here. My dog is freaking out right now. Ellsbury home run. My God, what? I'm almost. Is that 3 home runs this inning? Julie distracted me. I don't know what happened, but she was freaking out. I don't know. Was that 3 home runs, John, that I just saw in that inning alone? My Lord, including 2 on consecutive at bats. I don't know. How has he been good this year? How is he in the regular season? He's been good in a couple of the starts I saw him. Oh. First pitch to Beltre. All right, bottom 5 now. Bears looking to add. Darvish has allowed 1 hit through 5 innings. Giolito has been less than stellar. 7 hits, 4 runs. 1 hit batter. Looks like he might get through this 5th frame unscathed, though. If he can get Milton Bradley out, he can. Erstad tracks it down. We're going to 6 here. It's 4-0 Bears. Full count to Prince Fielder, and they have the leadoff man on for the 2nd time today. 2-1 pitch. Oh, no, double play ball. I don't know if the catcher is going to beat that one out. He will not. They have gotten 2 runners on base this game, and both times that runner has gotten out immediately with a steal and a double play. Roland, though, works a walk, and Erstad works a walk. They have 2 on with 2 out. Roberto Alomar at the plate. Full count to Alomar. Oh, and he strikes out. Well, that's the most trouble that Alomar has faced today. That Darvish has faced. He had some runners on. He had to pitch out of the stretch. He had a full count there. He could not. They could not score, though. He got out of it. I'm struggling right now. He gets Judge looking after Cano singles to start the inning. It is getting late early for the Locos. Edmonds now with a line drive single. Cano holds at second. Thought he maybe had a shot to go 3 there. Didn't want to test Gonzalez's arm. That's a looping fly. That will score Cano. It's 5-0. Giolito is going to hit the showers. He gets hooked for Gallegos, who comes in to face an on-fire Jacoby Ellsbury. And he gets a strikeout. Big spot for Gallegos here. It's already a 5-run game. He comes in with 2 on, and he cannot get Posey out. It is 6-0. The hits are 11-1. Bears, 11-1. 2-2 pitch. At this point, if you're the Locos, you're more mainly concerned about conserving your bullpen for tomorrow. End it all. 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 from Darvish. What a performance from Darvish. The best news for the Locos is that Darvish will not be ready to go in Game 6 or a potential Game 7. And they've fared better against the Bears' other starters. Darvish gets David Wright to fly out. It's bottom 7. It is 6-0. 2-0 pitch from Gallegos. Roland makes the play at shortstop. First pitch of the at-bat. Bradley grounds just outside the reach, fucking Christ, of Albert Pujols, taking a quick shit at work and just wanted to say hi before having to go take care of more Crow people. Hey, Keith. Thanks for tuning in. You doing some scouting to see who you're playing here in the World Series? Main takeaway from this game is that Yu Darvish is dealing. Pujols strikes out. Now it's Prince Fielder. He does have a walk today. Now he has a fly out to center. Let's see if Darvish can get through 8 here. It's going to be a walk. I still can't believe Semien swung at a 3-0 pitch. I swear I've never seen that. I swear every single time it gets to 3-0, it's just a walk. I've never seen a dude swing at a 3-0 pitch in this game. That's outrageous. I can't believe that. All right, we're bottom 8. Strikeout. Green comes in. See, I'm telling you, every time it's a 3-0, it's just a walk. You'll never see a man swing at a 3-0 pitch again. Maybe it's like part of the on fire thing, so he's just feeling himself. They give him the green light if he's on fire. All right, well, the Locos have 3 outs left, and they have a lot of work to do here. I mean, not a ton of pressure. Well, Erstad's on. That will chase Darvish. No complete game for him. Matt Elbers, Brewers legend, comes in. First pitch of the at-bat. Slow roller to Beltre. Erstad to second base. Larry Walker. Let's see if they can get a consolation run here. 2-2 pitch. And it's a single. That might score Erstad. It will not. Now it's Gonzalez with runners at the corners. 2-0 pitch to Gonzalez. Shallow fly to right. Do they send to Erstad? No. 2 outs. Now it's David Wright. First pitch of this at-bat. And he flies out. They could not scoop up a consolation run in the 9th. The Bears take it 6-0. John, we will quickly look at this. Did you want Paxton going in your next game, John? As if that's who's up next. Let me know if that's not who you were looking for. Cano home run 16, 19 from Ellsbury, 34 on the year from Judge now. I mean, not much analysis in the box score here. Yu Darvish, 8. He did walk 5, but he scattered the walks across, right? I mean, he didn't get into any trouble. He had 1 inning where he got, where was that? So that was the Erstad steal. He had 2 walks here. He had 2 men on and a full count to Alomar. So that's the only trouble he ever got into, really. Obviously, he got chased in the 9th after a walk, but, you know, that was more of a tiredness issue than a performance. Giolito gave up 10 hits. No walks, though. You know, if we're looking for silver linings. Most of the team, look at that. Nobody had more than 1 RBI for the Bears. Everybody got their hits in. Only 2 hits, Erstad and Walker. Erstad also had 2 walks, and then the bottom of the lineup all got walked. All right. Game 6. We now have an elimination game on our hands, people. An elimination game here. It is Cole Hamels versus James Paxton. Huge spot here for Paxton, who has been inserted into the lineup at the last second here. John, who did you put him in for? Who was going to start? All right. All right, we are ready here. Abreu leads off to against Paxton. 3-1 pitch. And oh no. Paxton comes in and gives up a home run to the leadoff batter. And now he gives up a single to Posey. It's very early, but that is a very inauspicious start. That's all right. Hey, he got Goldschmidt swinging. Now it's Cano, 1-2 pitch. Froze him too. Could get out of this with only one run. And they'll be totally fine. 1-0 pitch to Milton Bradley. And Roland makes the play there. All right. Well, a leadoff home run for Abreu. Now it's Cole Hamels facing an on-fire Darren Erstad. That could be promising. Strike 3, though, from Hamels there. Now it's Alomar. Again, 3-1 pitch, and he takes a walk. We have a base runner. Larry Walker, 0-2 from Hamels. Swing and a big old miss. Gonzalez with one duck on the pond. 2-1. Alomar's going again. Swipes it. Posey cannot throw him out this time. That was Erstad last game, sorry. It is all for naught, but good to see the Locos beating Posey to second there after getting thrown out last game. Beltre now, 1-2 pitch to Beltre. Strike 3. Paxton's been striking everybody out after that leadoff home run. Judge steps in. 1-2. He avoids a strikeout, which for him, that's a big deal. Tulowitzki now. First pitch of the bat, he's swinging. And that's a single. That's a rope right over Scott Rowland's head. We have a 2-out base runner. Now it's Ellsbury, who had a home run last game. 1-2. Smoked into center. 2-strike hit from Ellsbury. Tulowitzki scampers over to third base. Abreu now. Paxton did not want to see him again this early, and he gets under it a little bit, and we have a clean enough inning, at least a scoreless inning from Paxton there. David Wright steps in. That's a double. Took them a little less time to get their first hit in this game. Pujols now looking to tie this game or take the lead. Slow roller to Cano, but that will move the base runner over. If you hit one more of those, we're tied. Just got to make contact here. Oh, and he strikes out. That's tough. Scott Rowland now. He's got right on third. 2-2. Oh, and Hamels gets him too. Great pitching by Hamel there. Leadoff double. Man on third then with 1 out. 2 big strikeouts to end the game. He could not give up contact. To end the inning, sorry. He could not give up contact, and he did not give up contact. Very, very exciting. Oh, Goldschmidt. One-two pitch. That's a blooper. Will that score Goldschmidt? It will. 2-0 Bears. And look at the hits again. It's already 6 hits to 1. Now, oh, that's a gapper. That's a double. Are they sending Cano? They will not send Cano. 2-2. Beltre strikes out. Aaron Judge now. 2-0 pitch to Judge. That's a blooper. That could be 2 runs. They were running on contact, and there will be 2 runs. The Locos made a decision in the draft to Tulowitzki. It's a 2-out bomb. It's 6-0 again. Oh no, Paxton is done. Here comes Shane Bieber. And he gets Ellsbury to strike out. It is 6-0. It's a 5 spot in the third. Oh no, the 100-win Locos are in deep trouble. They need to do something to tighten this game back up. What I've been trying to say is that this team made a decision to go hitting in the draft this year. And it did not bite them in the regular season as they had a dynamic offense, a surprisingly good pitching staff. But here in the playoffs, if you don't have ace pitchers, it might show up. And you're seeing that a little bit here. They didn't feel confident. I mean, last game, Giolito, who's their number one starter ideally, got hit around. Today, they making a last-second change because they don't feel confident in the pitcher that they're sending out. And Paxton, did not comport himself very well. And Abreu has his second home run of the game. They're pouring it on. 3-1 to Posey, and he walks up. Well, nobody out still. It's 7-0. And a man on first. And 0-2 pitch. It's an 0-2 pitch, and he cannot get him out. Now it's Cano. 3-1. Okay. Some good news finally. 1 out now. That was a hard hit, though. That's how you throw an 0-2 pitch. Don't give him something to hit on 0-2. Can't be giving up hits on 0-2. 2-0. All right, well, one more in the fourth. It is 7-0. Look at the hits again. 11-2. 0-1 to Gonzalez. He grounds to Tulowitzki. This team looks shell-shocked right now. I mean, they had 2 hits last game. Hey, David Wright. He's not going down without a fight. A home run from David Wright to bring 1 run back. It's 7-1 now. Prince Fielder steps in. 3-1 pitch. Hitters count. And oh my, Fielder gone. That was a pretty lame home run call, honestly. Didn't have it there. Anyway, 2 runs on 2 solo home runs for the Locos there. Still a mountain to climb. You're down 5 here after 4 innings. And more importantly, you got to stop the Bears from piling on runs every inning. They didn't score in the second. They've scored in every other inning. Tulowitzki's having a great game. He fails to reach base for the first time. A 1-2 pitch. Strike 3. Ellsbury goes down. All right, bottom 5. Let's see if the Locos can keep chipping away at that lead. An on-fire Darren Erstad needs to make an impact here if he's going to help his team, and he does not. They look poised to go quietly here in the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat. That's a single from Alomar. That's what they need. They just need guys on base. Larry Walker now. Can he put something on with 2 outs? No. Strike 3. Home run cut. He wanted to get 2 runs back there. Abreu now 2 for 3 with 2 home runs. 2-2 pitch. And a lot of hits with 2 strikes, which has got to be disheartening, especially that 0-2 single. Abreu continues to hit well today. They get Posey swinging. Goldschmidt now. 1-1. Oh, that's a double. Abreu rounding third? No, they hold him at third with a 5-run lead. They can be cautious. 2-2 pitch to Cano. Strike 3. They need to get out of this if they want to have any chance of coming back in this game. You have to get Milton Bradley out here. Full count to Milton Bradley, and they walk him. All right, now it's Beltre. 0-2 to Beltre. Oh, he put a charge into it. Roberto Alomar, though, is there. All right, bottom 6. 3-0 pitch. We have a leadoff man on. Put your rally caps on, Locos fans. You need some juju here. Oh, David Wright just missed a 2-run bomb. Pujols has power. They pitch around him. 2 men on now, 1 out. This is the best chance they've had. 2-1 pitch to Prince Fielder. Slow roller to Cano. rolling here. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position. Full count. Oh, deep fly ball to left field. That's the end of the 6th. A 5-run cushion. Bieber back on the mound. The Locos won over 100 games this year. I believe they had a 2-1 lead in this series. And life came at them real fast here. The Bears tied the series up. Is that right? Were they up 2-1 or down 2-1? Let me look at it. Because, I might as well. Yeah, they were up 2-1. The Bears won game 4 5-1. They won game 5 6-0, and right now they lead in game 6 7-2. Just it all fell apart so quickly for the Locos. And they now have 2 outs here in the 7th inning with nobody on base. Alomar is up. They have 6 outs left, and they need to score 5 runs. The Bears' offense has awoken these last couple games, and their pitching has been great too. It's just honestly both sides of the ball. That's football. Pitching and hitting. That's not really both sides. Would you say that? Would you say both sides? Two-one pitch to Cano. Full count. Ooh, deep fly. All right, Gonzalez. Show me something, Gonzalez. Show me a pulse. No. We've had a lot of deep flyouts. Maybe the wind is coming in here today. David Wright gets on. Locos fans have begun to file out of the stadium. We are at about 75% capacity. You don't want to have a Miami Heat fans situation where you leave early and you miss the miracle comeback. But Locos fans are trying to beat the traffic here in Mortytown tonight. They do not want to stay for the rest of this one. And I can't say I blame them. Beltre records the Bears' 15th hit of the night. I mean, honestly, Bieber's done about as much as you can ask in a long reliever role, but he was spotted a 6-run deficit, and his team never made it up. You can't really ask him to do much more. It's the offense here that's been struggling. And obviously Paxton was not immaculate by any means. 0-3. Everybody's 0 for 3. That's the ball game, and that's the series. 7-2. And we now have a World Series matchup between the West Los Angeles Little League Bears and the Myrtle Beach Mermen. Look at that. The Mermen with the 4-game sweep. The Bears won the last 3 games 18-3. I mean, they scored all 7 of their runs in the first 4 innings. And then nobody scored any runs in the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, or 9th. Wow. Do. All right. Wow, 15-6. I mean, they only had 6 hits. They managed to leave 7 people on base. That's what happens when you only score on 2 solo home runs. 2 home runs for Abreu, 2 RBIs for Judge, 2 RBIs for Tulowitzki. I mean, David Wright was 3 for 4 with a double and a home run. He's the only one who did anything. Fielder had a home run. Everybody else took a walk every once in a while, slapped a single. Disappointing stuff. Hamels, 6 strong innings with 2 earned runs, 5 hits, 8 Ks. Paxton only made it 2 2/3. Gave up 9 hits and 6 earned runs. Bieber pitched 6 strong, but it was too late by that point. Let's take a look. Nope. There we go. Let's take a look at the World Series matchup here. I already put in both teams got a day off here after the end of that series. And the Mermen did have a slight advantage since they took the Bears 2 more games. So they had a little more time. They had 2 extra days off. So once again, the Bears are going to be set up here without their ace going in game 1. They have Darvish for game 3. And then they would have him again for potentially a game 7. Because we'll do the same thing where the 1, 2, and it's, what did I say? Day off after game 3 or game 4? Game 3. Okay. So day off after game 3. It doesn't really matter unless you're about to get swept. All right. Day off after game 3. Right now, we have Sonny Gray versus Pedro, Matt Cain versus Johan Santana, and Fultonawitz versus Yu Darvish in the first 3 games of the series. The Myrtle Beach Mermen have home field advantage. One thing that's fun is that it just adds in their playoff stats to this stuff. So look at that. Barry Bonds now leading the MVP race. He was robbed. He was totally robbed. Larry Walker jumped up to 3rd with his 166 games played. All right. Well, we'll start the World Series tomorrow. Thank you to everybody who tuned in, specifically John and Keith, because I know you're the only ones in the chat. World Series starts tomorrow, boys. Mermen versus the West Los Angeles Little League Bears. Both the teams with home field advantage and the best 2 records both lost in these semifinals. Upsets across the board.